All right, Joanne, another exciting red carpet. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Back on the red carpet, powered by friends at Palm Printing. Where are we off to today?
So today we're at the Scholars Luncheon here supporting Women's Resource Center.
Let's do it. It's Tyler.
It's Joanne.
And we are out.
And about on the red carpet.
All right, what am I going to say next?
How about we go in and take a gander?
Let's do it.
Women's Resource Center Scholar Luncheon.
Women's Resource Center. I'm here with Ashley, the president and CEO. Welcome to the red carpet.
Thank you, and thank you for being here, and I love your enthusiasm.
Let's talk a little bit about how the concept, the idea, the Women's Resource Center, how did it all come about, and what is it all about?
So really it started in the late 70s in Sarasota, in the late 80s in Manatee County, and it was really for women wanting to use their transferable skills. So typically homemakers going through a life transition, and then it's continued to evolve to really support women and families building financial security, economic success, and strong mental health. So really the foundation for a life rooted in opportunity.
Incredible. Now let's talk a little bit about how it empowers other women and other things that it actually channels to do for our community in need.
Well, I think the big thing is that pathway to economic security means more people working, more people moving out of struggling situations. Not to be a downer, Tyler, but about 40% of our families live below a sustainable wage, and single female head of households are overrepresented with an aggregate of about 62% living under that economic threshold. So really we're giving people the tools and the support to build that future for themselves and their family. And then we have more people in the workforce, more people contributing to the tax base.
Now let's tell our friends that are watching, volunteers, obviously they're welcome. So let's give the website, maybe people in need like to get that information.
It's www.mywrc.org. We have over 200 volunteers that really fuel our work that we do, so very important part of our organization. And then aside from the clients we serve in direct programming, we do resource advising. So if you're struggling or you know somebody's struggling and needs to connect to a resource, reach out to us.
My name is Brent Giangregorio. I'm our Director of Client Services at the Women's Resource Center. And what really makes this program unique, it's a part of our scholarship program. So scholars have the opportunity to participate in what we call our supported scholar program, where they receive a mentor that helps guide them on their educational journey, helps remove barriers, connect them to resources so they can get to a place of self-sufficiency and stability and focus on their education. So rather than giving a scholarship and saying good luck, you know, we have this additional program where they can continue to receive support throughout their educational journey.
That is wonderful. I have so many women that do come up to me and they're going through different issues, and I always recommend the Women's Resource Center because it is just a wonderful, it's just to have that in our community is wonderful.
I'm here with Deborah and Jamie. Welcome to the red carpet.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
All right, ladies, I got to ask you, first of all, a big part of the committee and helping making this thing all come together. Let's talk a little bit about your involvement with the Women's Resource Center.
Oh my goodness. I've been involved with the center since 1999, and the programs and services that they are able to provide now is just, it's tremendous. And to serve as a voice of women throughout our community, it's been quite an honor to be involved.
And speaking about an honor, so I'm here with Deborah as well, and this does not happen with grant money. This is really about personalized community, right?
Absolutely. And it really is all from personal, individualized giving from all of us in the community, from community foundations, no outside money, no government money, and we really rely on that.
Now, that scholar program, talk a little bit about that. I think you're in honor of your mother? Her name
Yes, I've, as I said, been on the scholarship committee for about 6 years and realized that The people we were serving were primarily single working mothers really trying to move up and help their families. And my mother was a single working mother in the 50s, and so I decided to start a scholarship in her name, in her memory, to help the women in our community. And it's been very satisfying for me.
Joanne, you know what's coming up next?
Absolutely, the event right after this commercial.
We'll be right back.
Step into a taste of Paris right here in Venice, where every croissant and baguette is baked fresh, bringing the authentic flavor of France to Florida. From gourmet quiche to artisan flatbread, every dish is a masterpiece. Enjoy brunch with friends or unwind with live jazz in our lounge. Discover evenings filled with elegant cocktails and smooth jazz. Moulin Blanc Café, where Venice meets Paris.
So I'm here with Becky and Juliet, and you're with Unique Boutique. Tell us a little bit about that.
Unique Boutique is a resale store of the Women's Resource Center. All the proceeds go to the Women's Resource Center, and it is all the merchandise in our store has been donated to us.
That is wonderful.
Come bring your girls from out and about and come and see us. We've got some great things to show you.
Hey, are you trying to get my out and about girls to come over and spend money?
Absolutely.
Because it's a good cause,
It's a
right?
great cause.
Great cause.
Thank you, ladies. It's always a pleasure seeing you, Becky.
Good to see you.
Nice to
Tony.
see you. How are you involved with today's event?
Yeah, so we're doing the Sarasota Wine Festival coming up on Saturday, March 22nd, this Saturday at Selby Five Points Park. And so it is a nonprofit fundraiser. And this year the proceeds are benefiting the Women's Resource Center. So that's kind of our partnership here.
Let's talk real quick about women and how you have included them as being part of the event as well.
Yeah, so this year, along with our partnership with the Women's Resource Center, we really want to highlight different women-owned businesses in the community and female entrepreneurs. So we actually offered free 6-foot table spots for women to come in and showcase their businesses. And then we also have a number of women vendors that are going to be there as well. So you can come for free and actually shop all these vendors and and see all of our women businesses.
It's going to be so much fun. Again, it's happening all this Saturday. What time?
It's from 5 to 10 down in Selby Five Points Park. So
and make sure you're thirsty. We got plenty of wine out.
Yes. So to participate in the wine tastings, you can get tickets on our website at sarasotawinefestival.com.
It's always a pleasure, and we'll see you out and about because we're actually going to be out there.
It is my honor and privilege to work with the amazing team at the Women's Resource Center who help women like my mom and families like mine. Whether it be mental health counseling, resource connections, career development scholarships like the one you're going to do.
Last year, from March 18th, last year to today, we served a little over 3,300 individuals in over 6,000 hours of programming. 27% of them are housing insecure. 27%, that's too many. So part of what we do, and really the base of what we do, is to help women build economic security with strong emotional health.
Mentoring is more than just a role we take on, it's a privilege. It's a powerful feeling knowing that your guidance, and even in small ways, can help someone navigate their path and achieve things that they may not even think possible.
When I received my scholarship initially, I thought I was just getting financial assistance with school. What I didn't realize was that I was stepping into a community, a sisterhood of women who saw something in me that I struggled to see in myself. My journey didn't start in a place of privilege. I didn't grow up in a home filled with love, stability, or encouragement. At just 14 years old, my mother kicked me out. And I remember that day vividly, standing there confused and heartbroken, trying to figure out where I would sleep. So eventually one day I found myself curled up under someone's truck in their driveway, crying. I felt completely alone. I believed I was unworthy of love, unworthy of security, and unworthy of a future. Despite the odds, despite the statistics that say I shouldn't be standing here, I have defied expectations. I'm the first in my family to earn a college degree, not just one, but multiple. I have earned 2 associate degrees, a bachelor's degree, and now I'm working on my graduate degree.
Another amazing nonprofit that supports so many of our community needs here locally. That's what's important.
It really is, and it's really wonderful that the women have this resource. You know, they have programs, just even childcare, like so many different things that they are offering to women, and it's just a wonderful, and it's just local right here in our own community.
And listen, if you're watching us from Manatee County, don't forget you can also support the Women's Resource Center by visiting their resale center where they have fabulous clothes and finds right there in Manatee County. That's the end of a segment. We'll see you once again when we're out
And about on the red carpet.
Bye-bye.
Out and About on the Red Carpet, made possible by these fine sponsors.
Out and about.
This has been an Out and About media production and a broadcast of the Spotlight Channel.